brand new condominium complex called Via at the Braemar. I know you've seen it, but you've never seen it like this. Hey guys, we are in. So this condo is 1,800 square feet. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It has an open concept living and dining space, and of course, the all-important home office, and then where people gather, the kitchen. With that said, let's head on over to the kitchen space. So here we are in the kitchen. Oh yes, honey, the heart of the home. In this case, the heart of this condo. Kitchen is ample. I'm telling you, 4 people can be in here. 1 can be over here washing the dishes. But then again, you don't have to wash dishes because guess what? We got a dishwasher, baby. Yes, we do. And it's just a part of the complement of all of the name brand appliances in this space, right? We're talking about a air fryer in the stove, so you don't, in the oven rather, so you don't have to have an air fryer on the kitchen counter. We're talking about your over-the-range microwave. Not to mention, my darlings, our French door refrigerator with the water dispenser, right? This is the perfect space for entertaining. Even though it's an apartment, it is ample. I'm telling you, you can sit 3 people here, you can squeeze in 4, you can entertain, you can serve. You know what I'm saying? While we have 3 other people doing whatever we do in the kitchens. Not I, because you know your girl don't cook. Meet me over in the dining space now. The dining room. You know, back in the day, dining rooms were in, and then people got so busy they weren't doing dining anymore. And now guess what? They're back in. So we have to play up our dining spaces because we love to talk. We are getting back to the family gatherings. We like to entertain, and definitely we love to eat, as is evident with me. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna explain very, very briefly about our dining space and how to make it really intimate. So it's a space that you feel good in as opposed to a space that you're gonna avoid, right? So we start now with our dining table. You do not have to get a dining table and the chairs. You can get a table that you love and then go and buy some chairs that you love and you marry the 2. You understand what I'm saying? All right, now I'm gonna call your attention to the light fixture, right? Go as dramatic as you want to, as much as you can afford. All I'm saying is keep your metals the same. You can mix, but if you mix your metals, you have to have a metal in the space that already has 3 species. So this is what I'm saying. If you're gonna go with silver, then you do all silver. If you're gonna go with silver and black, and gold, then you have to find a metal or a fixture or an accessory piece in the space that mixes everything together. That way it doesn't look disjointed. That way it looks like it's a carefully considered plan and you look like a professional. When you are doing your light fixtures, as for instance, this one here, make sure that it's not all the way up or it's not all the way down. A good way of measuring is 36 to 40 inches from the surface of the dining table, and that is your formula. You can now put an orchid or a vase or something just really, really wonderful and organic in the center, and that will call your attention to it and create a really wonderful composition. Don't forget your artwork. So here I am in our living room space. When it comes to apartment living, where you do not have clear rooms, what you have to have is clearly defined zones. So we talked about the kitchen, we talked about the dining space, now we're in the living room zone, right? And that is important. It has to be very clearly defined, and then it also has to marry well with everything else that you have going on. Did I mention we're on the 9th floor? Yes, honey, we are on the 9th floor and the views are spectacular. Another thing that when you're on the 9th floor, your apartment needs to be very bright and light. So what we've done, we have treated the walls to white paint, just bright white, just white from Edgechem in the flat finish. When you paint your walls in a flat finish, your walls, it doesn't bounce the light. So therefore, it grounds all of that white, and it's great. We've also done gray skies as part of the accent wall treatment. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So here we are now in our wonderful living room space. And what we've done in order to have the personality come up is to carry on a little bit more on the gray sofa, which has beautiful texture, has like a nubby linen finish. Then we have the printed pillows that are really a really great mix of pillows in yellows, grays, and of course the royal blue. We have treated the space now to 2 accent chairs. Yes, 2 accent chairs, beautiful modern interpretation of an armchair. We have in the middle a wonderful oval center table with gold legs, and then we've carried over on the left side of our sofa a hammered metal end table as well. On the right side of our sofa is, yes honey, you ready for this one? We have a charging table. So if your phone is out of charge, just rest it there and trust and believe me, it will charge it. I'm standing on a rug. Your rug has work to do. What type of work does it have to do? It has to unify everything in the space. I talked to you about the pillows. So what it does now with the rug, it has a little melding of all of the pillows in the space, and it also brings texture. When you are doing small spaces or apartment living, you have to play up the texture a little bit. That way it makes it very, very interesting. Did I talk about the TV? Yes, honey. Did I talk about the TV? The TV in this space is a 70-inch flat panel TV. And then the piece to the resistance is the accent wall. The first layer is Gray Skies by Edge Paint. And then we've put Formica on top of the gray skies, and then we have bordered it now with strips. And this is our interpretation of a board and batten wall. So our console now coordinates so well with our accent wall here, and it's functional. So all of this is a moment in of itself. Here is the drama now. Remember I talked about accessories. You would think that this is just a regular Prada box, but no honey, you open it and there you go. Yes, what's this? Your remote controls. Just remember to put them back. All right. What's a house without a candle? You gotta have candle for peace and serenity. And of course you do a wonderful composition here with a nice beautiful tray. Of course it has texture on it with alligator skin. Then you have our 2 vases. We have one green and one off-white, and then you have the beautiful, all-important candle. Make sure that when you have your vases, at least put some kind of greenery in it, because you know what happens there? It brings in the organic nature of biophilic design. And meet you over at the home office. You're still here, and I'm glad you are, honey. I'm glad you are. You know what? One of the things that COVID taught us is that we need to have a home office space, whether it's for the children or for ourselves, or just a space that we can just do some work. We have to find out whether it's a wall, a blank wall with an appropriately sized desk, just a zone that we can get away and just do some work in our head. So as I said to you before, this is our open concept space, but there are 4 clearly defined spaces in this one room that's 20 by 20. I am telling you, all you have to do, it's easy. Create zones in your head, get a rectangle, go into 4, just cut it into 4, and then now take your measurements and see what you can fit into each space. You know what? You'll be glad you did. Welcome to my secondary bedroom. You know, in apartment lingo now, it's primary and secondary, and then either bedroom 1, bedroom 2, owner suite, never ever ever master bedroom. We're out of that terminology. never to be said, never to be repeated. So when it comes to secondary bedrooms or smaller bedrooms, what you need to do is keep the entire space light and simple. Less is more. That is the rule that applies here. What you can do though is put maybe 3 or 4 pillows on the bed to just give you a little bit of drama, and of course play up the texture of a scarf. So we no longer do the scarf like this at the end of the bed, right? What you can do, because that's boring, you know what I mean? If you do it like this, if you like this, what I mean is to put it at the end of the bed and just roll it over from one end to the other. What we do now and what is trending is to take your scarf, you know, put it in your hand, on, you know, roll it over your 2 hands, right? And then maybe at the right corner of the bed, you take one end of it, let it traipse down to the floor, and then now you cross it over diagonally to the front of the bed, and then you trace it down a little bit. Here's what I want you to do with the scarf. You take the scarf now, and you let it fall to the floor or on the carpet or rug, whatever you have under the bed. What that does is create a very luxurious feel. When it comes to the color, again, Edgecomb did a wonderful job. We have white walls in here because the white will make the space seem brighter, have the walls just expand. Okay, and then now when it comes to your furniture, what we're doing a lot these days is having upholstered beds. You know why we do upholstered beds, people? This is why we do upholstered beds. Then we can use any kind of case goods. Case goods are your nightstand or your dressers, your chest of drawers, anything made of wood. So you can use anything with it, so you're not matchy-matchy. And of course, your upholstered headboard is softer, so it gives you that texture. Let's go to the primary bedroom. Follow me. We're in our primary space, darlings. Yes, we are. So same principles apply. We always want the space to look bigger. What we wanted to play up in the space is the bedding. You can see very dramatic bedding in terms of the blues and the grays and of course our scarf. So we have a beautiful shade of blue here. We've played it up with gray in terms of our textured velvet accent pillows. And then another patterned pillow. You don't need more than 5 pillows on your beds, especially you married women. The husbands do not appreciate it. They want to just jump into bed. If you're one of them people who have like 10 pillows on the bed, you must take an hour to make your bed in the morning. Okay, so you walk into your room, whether it is your primary or a secondary or whatever bedroom, right? Your eye wants to land somewhere. So I am suggesting, right, that above your headboard, what you'll see is artwork. So what you do now, your eye goes up and then it comes down. So you come into the room, your eye goes straight to the focal point, which is the artwork. Then it comes down now and it lands on the bed. So from the artwork, it goes to your headboard, which is upholstered. It goes to the side now, which are the lamps, which should be, appropriately sized. And then it comes back to the bed. You see your pillows, which I am telling you shouldn't be more than 5. And then now you treat it to a nice scarf as you remember the secondary bedroom, and we put it diagonally on the right side of the bed. And there you have it. That's your primary. Meet me in the bathroom. We are in the primary bathroom. A bathroom is a bathroom is a bathroom. You do your business and you get out. However, it has to function well. The functionality is storage. Whatever you do, just make really, really great storage choices. The bathroom vanity is not a place for storage. Once you come in, a well-designed bathroom should be really spacious. Even if you have like a small space, find a way to do great storage. And storage can be on the walls, it can be in the vanity, it can be in baskets, anything that can hide your stuff. Your perfume bottles that are now empty do not belong anywhere in your house. They need to go. All the little tchotchke and the little things that you get in baby showers and bridal showers and all that doesn't need to be in your bathroom. They have to go. I'm pointing them out to you because these are the little things that take up space space in your bathroom. If your bathroom is small, you do not have to buy 4 shower gels because it's on sale. The next thing now in your bathroom, find a way to put some art. Remember, there is something called the feng shui triangle. The areas that you hit when you wake up in the morning and the areas that you hit when you go to your bed at night. Your bathroom is one of them. So it's a bathroom, your kitchen, those places must be really, really tight in terms of aesthetically pleasing and really functional. Clutter has no more space in your home at all. That means nothing in your bathroom that you do not need. All of those containers and makeup that you haven't used for 2 years and medication that is expired. Do me a favor. Right after my show, you go into your bathroom, you go into your kitchen, look at all the expired stuff, take a garbage bag with you and toss them. Here ends our home tour for today, brought to you by EdgeCam. And I'll see you later.